See, reminding you, smoke pot when you wake up, smoke pot when you go to bed, just smoke pot.
That's awesome. Yo, I'm here with Vince from Leftover Salmon. How you doing, Vince?
Very good.
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you.
All right. Here in Allentown, Pennsylvania, Allentown Symphony Hall.
Symphony Hall. Symphony Hall.
My first question.
Look out, they open the doors and let the hippies in. Oh my God, they're playing jazz music in there.
Yep, they're jumping all
wildly.
Yep, in the place where people used to be all proper, prim and proper, coming with their suits. So where is Mayor McCheese? Do you bring him on tour with you?
Mayor McCheese right now is under the possession of a band called the Wookie Foot Tribe, and they're really good characters. They do a lot of medical outreach at festivals. Do some amazing things. If you have any resistance to the New World Order that we're about to encounter, they can find it right in the back of your neck and remove it. And then we can get on with having the world we want, free of war. You know, free of war on many things, on war on drugs, a war on people, which the war on drugs is, and good God, all about us, war.
Totally feel that. What do you think of Canada's senators push for legalization? You know, $1 billion study on it, decided that should skip over decriminalization and go right to legalization.
Makes a lot of sense. You know, there are a lot of vested interest in the current drug laws. You know, the legal profession for one. You know, if you want to be honest, there are a lot of legal fees involved in drug cases. Even though the society doesn't have the basis to morally condemn what they're putting people in prison for. You know, the president, the last couple presidents have smoked pot. You know, George Bush did cocaine. His brothers, you know, did cocaine and sold cocaine. You know, there's not the moral foundation of substantiating these laws that make no sense. You know, and with a little bit of awareness of the power of jury nullification, I think there's going to be a lot of progress made by juries saying we will consider the sentencing and determine if that sentencing meets reasonable cause or reasonable measures. I think that's going to be really, really good when juries can start saying, you know, this law does not work for us anymore.
Yep,
Then there'll be change, because it probably is not going to be instituted by the legal profession.
Right, because of their money, no doubt. Awesome, thanks for those words. And
what was it we were talking about? Oh, Wookie Foot has the cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Right.
Mayor McCheese, how did that all come about?
Well, we had a friend in the mountains back in the 80s who was moving out of his place and had this plastic cheeseburger laying around. He didn't have room for it anymore, so we adopted him, took him on the road.
Sounds like a great...
Yeah, he's been liberated since the mid-80s.
I know.
And, man, having a great time.
Cool.
You know, you can see him age over the years, you know, just looking at photos of him.
Yeah, I'm going to show those on the show if you don't mind.
Oh, excellent, yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, some of the fine views of the Mayor McCheese involved in many sporting activities. Where were these sporting activities filmed? You have some age?
No, I was going to take the pictures right off your website of the progression of his age.
Oh, okay.
That's I was reading that this morning. As an
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Really?
And
I never know what's on the website.
That's cool. That's totally cool. It's a great website. There's lots to listen to. It's www.leftoversalmon.com. Make sure you check that out. It's a lot of good music on there. The song we used in our show was, I don't know the actual title, but the chorus is Wake and Bake. I don't know where that stemmed from.
Oh, that would stem from a morning ride over Cottonwood Pass towards Crested Butte one morning in, probably 91, 92. And, you know, just singing one of those
That's
Morning
awesome.
songs.
That sounds great. And total miracle when we put it over top of our film. Wasn't planning on using it at all, and laid it down just to see what a soundtrack. My brother-in-law made a bong out of a bowling pin, so we just threw it down. I had that CD in my player. I loved the song, and it came out so perfectly. Like it was just total coincidence. We like filmed the bowling pin, and we closed up on it. It said "Made in USA." And the whole crowd was clapping. I guess you were telling everybody to like go around in a circle and march around. It was from a live show that we downloaded off the internet.
Really?
And it was so perfect. Like when we were moving around, you were singing, and it just, I had to keep it there. It's
cool. Love to see it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you get a chance. I would have brought a copy.
It's good when several elements of a place conspire to, you know, make something go higher. You know, that's what live music's all about.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
Giving people a chance to get together and you know, talk about things and to dance about things. You know.
Awesome.
It's a powerful source, man, and a really powerful source for organizing people to change the world we live in. You know.
It seems like we're going that direction. I see so many festivals, which is your key. You know, that's where you guys. That's your element, right? Is festivals. There seems to be so many popping up and.
We sure like doing festers, you know. That's when everybody really is at their best. They're not. I don't know if we were living in a tribal society, this would be the time of renewal. You know.
Yeah, man.
You know the yearly rituals of coming together with all the tribe. You know, doing some kind of ritual which we're totally lacking in our culture. You know, other than I don't know, college football or.
Right.
Professional sports or something, you know, we don't really have much to bring together.
Which are slightly barbaric.
Churches, I guess. Churches, I guess, do that.
Yeah.
You know, but festivals, I guess, is the
I think festivals are pretty religious too.
cultural epicenter.
Yeah.
And a whole lot of fun too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Which is why I guess it's the center. Yeah. 'Cause, yeah, you get a lot done.
That's me. I'm 100% fun, so it draws you there, and then you got time to talk about whatever else.
Yeah.
They're like, no, dude, you gotta be 95. I said I can't. I don't know why. You know, it's just in me. But I'm not gonna take up any more of your time, and I deeply appreciate you taking the time out.
You
know,
betcha.
you guys are running around and everything. Good luck to you. And
yeah, good luck, man. Talk about that. Families Against Mandatory Minimums. Anytime you can, they're doing great work to kind of get the laws changed, you know. You know, demand that the people you vote for address it in the way that you think it should be, which is realistic.
awesome.
You know, very real way. And keep the Rainbow Farms thing. Where are y'all from?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, there was a place called Rainbow Farms up in Vandalia, Michigan that got invaded last summer.
Right.
And the owner of the place, Tom, was a friend. I think I could call him a friend. I met him a couple times, and he was a really devoted guy and really devoted to doing things to change in Michigan, and he was doing a real good job of it when they took his life, man. It's a crazy drug war out there, and I sure hope it's over soon.
During the raid, this happened?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just last summer. And another kid on the property was killed too, a couple days later. What happened was he was throwing festivals, and many of them were in support of hemp, and he changed some laws, got some laws changed in Michigan by referendum, and that really pissed off the gendarmes, and he threw a festival, and they came in and found a pot plant on the property or something. They shut the festival down. Told him if he had another festival with a hemp-related kind of thing going on, they'd come and seize his property. He had another festival. They came to seize his property, and it like became a standoff kind of situation. And,
Jesus.
yeah. Yeah, so,
Definitely put out.
you know, you guys are doing good work doing a TV show and making making it go. Has it been a good experience for you? What kind of resistance has been met?
All kinds.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a speed bump all the time, but right when we're about to give it up, there always seems to be something that pushes us over.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Well,
you just gotta cover your back and...
It's the birthplace of freedom in Philadelphia,
Yes,
you
sir.
know. The price is eternal vigilance, isn't it? You know?
Yes, sir.